our next guest last night, and he had the pleasure, as we do, of working with Wiggy, and he is the host of CBS Mornings, and of course on the panel NFL Today on CBS. Nate Burleson joins us right now. Nate, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on, baby?
How about a round of applause for Nate over there?
Oh man, thank you so much. Y'all make me feel special.
How many times when you were playing with Wiggy and at practice, locker room, wherever, did you have to leave mid-story because it was going on too long?
Nah, listen, Wiggs got stories for days, but one thing I know about him is that all of his stories are true. As the kids say, there's a lot of cap out there, and Wiggs is always telling the truth.
By the way, great drip last night,
Yeah.
if I could be so bold.
Oh, my God.
That suit, the shoes, who makes the shoes?
My shoes were Mark Nolan, a little something to sauce it up. This is my first time here, so I really wanted to, show up and match the energy and the vibe of the weekend. Listen, there's a lot of fancy cars. Me and Wiggs, we was over there looking at a few, and I got a little bit of money, but I'm going to need straight hand money to buy some of these vehicles.
Yeah. But Nate's always had drip, though. Nate has always been one of them dudes that's always had drip. So
You need the Brady money for that, Nate.
Nah, that's a fact, no doubt about it.
Did you get asked to play flag football with Tom Brady in the Middle East?
Oh my goodness, I heard about that. What was the number again for him to go play flag football?
75 million, maybe.
That's the speculation.
That's being thrown about.
Jeez, that's next level paper. Nah, I didn't. I'll stay over here and play flag football with my kids.
yeah, I'll go over there for about $5,000.
All right, so Nate, we do Beat the Geek with our guy Scheim, and you and I were discussing. We discussed this briefly last night. Scheim is one of these guys who spends a lot of time on the All-22s looking at film, and oftentimes feels that he is better equipped to analyze the game than those like yourself who played it. Scheim,
right.
Scheim, say hello to Nate if you could.
What's going on, Nate? How are you?
Yeah, I can tell you're cocky by the sound of your voice.
Yeah, well, I mean, I forced Rob Ninkovich to apologize to me, so I have a decent track record here.
Yeah, I don't like the side of the bed that you woke up on right now. I'm not feeling you, but let's do this.
All right, let's get it.
I don't want to interrupt this. I just want to say it's amazing for as much as Wiggy talks, he is so modest when it comes to the relationships he's built over the years. Last night from afar, seeing Nate and Wiggy talk out for like 30 minutes about everything and smiling. It's just he's lived like 10 lifetimes.
And you won't meet someone who doesn't like Wiggy.
No, everybody loves Wiggs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Nate really cared, he'd get you on NFL Today.
That's right.
Hey, I don't need it. I know. We have Boomer on, and Boomer, Nate has nothing but great things to say. Nate's doing his thing. I love to see my brother doing his thing. That's all I care about.
Yeah, and let me say this. I know y'all know this, but for the listeners, because sometimes when we're in media for so long, people forget that, one, we played at a high level. Wiggs was obviously a tight end, but he was more of a wide receiver that played the tight end position. One of the best route runners and a set of hands that would catch anything in big clutch moments. I mean, listen, the name is fitting, Wiggs, Wiggy, Wig, but he also had that wiggle on the football field. So, I just want to put that out there. For those who don't know, my man was the absolute beast. All the jokes aside, like when he was on the football field and put them pads on, we all knew we can count on him, especially in the big moments.
By the way, I think I noticed last night that you must have listened to some of the criticism and got rid of the sideburns a little bit.
Yeah, we had an old school episode. We had Brent Musburger on, and I actually shaved my beard to have the old school pork chop sideburns. And there was a few people that told me that wasn't a good look. A couple of my friends that didn't know we had a theme going on in the pregame texted me during the show and was like, hey, do you need to go to therapy? Do you need to talk? What's going on with you? So I went with the clean shaving. I'm going to grow my beard back.
I loved it because that's my guy. If I could be 25 years old, I would have been 25 years old in the 70s. I love it.
Hey, Wiggs, I feel you, bro. Hey, 70s and 80s.
That is my era.
Wiggs? No, I don't think we would have survived. It's good that we were.
You know, pinky ring, coke nail, and pimps. That was my era.
Okay, Nate is on a network, Wiggy.
Oh, my bad.
All right, Nate. We got 4 games. You v Scheim. Your opportunity to beat the Geek in London. Vikings, Browns.
In London, Vikings, Browns. I'm picking the game?
Yep.
I'm going with the Browns on this one. I just like what their defense has been doing, and eventually they're going to figure it out. And also they named the young fella the starter. So I just feel like when you get a young guy in the lineup, it forces everybody else to step their game up, kind of like what we saw with the Giants and Jackson Dart. So I'm going with the Browns.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take the Vikings here. I'll take the Brian Flores-led defense against a rookie quarterback overseas. I'll take the Vikings all day.
Okay.
All right.
Lions, Bengals. Nate.
Oh, man, this is Detroit Lions all day, man. This is going to be a smoke show. These dudes are going to put it on the Bengals. Listen, I appreciate the effort that Jake Browning put out there when Joe Burrow went down, but what we've seen recently is that they're not gelling. When you see Jamar Chase on the sideline getting into it with his coach, that's a sign that things aren't working out. And the Lions, after getting beat up on in week 1 by the Packers, they have retooled, reset, rebooted, and they're going to be one of the best teams.
Scheim?
I'm also taking the Lions here. I will take the team that gave Nate the most targets he ever had in a single season in his career.
Kiss ass.
I like what you did there. Hey, don't try to fluff my pillow, man. This is a competition. I don't like you right now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. My bad.
Tampa Bay, Seattle.
Man, this is a tough one. I'm starting to see Sam Darnold really figure it out. Everybody wanted him to pick up where he left off last year with the Vikings, but it takes a little time when you're on a new team and running a new offense with new guys. But at the same time, Baker Mayfield has been playing well. The injury of Mike Evans concerned me a bit, so this is tough. I'm going to go with Seattle, my former team.
Yeah, I unfortunately, me and Nate on the same wavelength here. I will take the team that he had the least amount of yards in a single season on. That would be the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay, and then the one that means the most to us, Sunday night, Pats, Bills, Nate Burleson.
Sunday night, Pats, Bills. Drake Maye is starting to figure it out. They're playing good on all levels. Marcus Jones with a big return. So it's like offense, defense, special teams all stepping up. I know they're 2-2, but we've seen some glimpses. And last week wasn't just a big win. As we talk about all the time, you're supposed to win the games that you're supposed to win and win them emphatically. That was a big statement, even though it was against the Panthers. I like what I see in the Patriots. Listen, Sunday night, can they go steal one? Yes. Will it be a victory? Yes. And will it be a message and a shot to the AFC, basically warning everybody that the Patriots are here? I might go with this one as my upset of the week. I'm going with the Patriots.
Wow. All right. How about that?
Wow.
Scheim?
That takes some nuts. I will not be doing that. Cover me in Zubaz. I'm taking the Bills.
Oh,
okay.
God.
All right. Well, Nate, what's your first impression of Newport? I think you said first time here, right?
No, this is my third time here, first time at the event. But I'm loving it, man. I remember when I drove up here with the family. I'm from Seattle, so I had no idea, it was a vibe out here. So I took the drive with the family. We got in the hotel. We got on the water. I seen some BABs, some big-ass boats. And I'm like, yo, there's some money out here. And they were like, yeah, you see that castle on the hill? That's Jay Leno's. Or see that boat over there? That's Judge Judy's. I was like, yo, this is like the hidden secret. So yeah, I'm really feeling it, man. It's good vibe, good people, good food. This is one of those places that I'll continue to come back to because it's a quick ride from New Jersey.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time this morning, everybody. That's Nate Burleson. And enjoy. I'm sure we'll see you around here over the next couple of days. Nate, thanks for doing the show.
Anytime you guys need me, man. Y'all be cool, Wiggs. I love you, brother.
I love you too, brother.
Okay, excellent.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
Really cute.
Are you gonna cry?
No,
you cry a lot now because you're.
I know.
Pregnant.
I like when Wiggy's mushy. Like it really it hits me different.
And you know one thing Wig has told us about, and it came true. He always mentions the wiggle.
Yep. That's it. That's it.
Started with Burleson and Moss and Culpepper on the Vikings.
I've won a few BMW awards in my NFL career, and if that BMW was body made wrong, I've won a few of those. But one thing, no denying, and I would always say, you're getting whooped by a BMW because you weren't able to cover me.
I was able to make guys miss and get open with my wiggle.
That's it. You know interesting point where I got the nickname Wiggle from? You'll love this story.
Probably your last name?
No.
Oh.
Here's his story. So I'm walking in the mall in Indianapolis. And I'm walking down the mall, chilling, hanging out, and I hear, yo, Wiggle. I'm looking around, yo, Wiggle. And I look, and I see
Edgerrin James.
And I see Edgerrin James.
I remember the story.
With his dreads and everything. He was like, yo, what up, Wiggle, what up? And I was like,
God.
Slow motion, baby, just chilling.
It was W. He didn't say the other.
Yeah.
Curtis lost it.
Well, I don't want to lose the license.
It was Edgerrin James, man. He called me out when I was down there, and
all right.
good times.
Listen, Nate picks the Pats.
Yeah, a shocker.
Huh?
That's a shocker.
Shocking.
Especially if they don't have Milton Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said he likes what they're doing. That's you know what? I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. He better keep that same energy on Sunday when he's picking on NFL Today.
Yeah, he said that was his upset of the week.
I love it.
I don't know.